Alright guys, I just wanted to take a second and go over a couple bows here. So this is a black locust bow. It's a reflex deflex. This bow is 64 inches long and it bends through the handle. A lot of people don't really understand what I'm talking about when I say I'm going home and building bows. They don't really know what I'm talking about. So what I'm doing is I'm building these primitive bows. A lot of times either black locust or I like to use Osage as well. But this particular bow is actually going to my cousin. I'm actually probably going to take it over there tonight. But I'm going to string this up. Well, maybe I'll show you guys, explain a little bit more about this real quick. So these dark spots, this is from fire hardening the belly of this bow. This helps with compression and things like that. Black locust isn't necessarily great for compression, so fire hardening the belly helps with that. And a lot of times it sands out of there mostly, but on this bow, I kind of like the looks of leaving that on there. It just looks more primitive to me. This is a buckskin wrap from a deer I shot, and these wraps on the end are just sinew from the back straps of a deer, and the tip overlays are horn or antler. And also from a buck I shot, probably the same buck that I got the sinew from. So everything on this bow, besides the string material and the finish that I just use polyurethane on this, but other than the string material and the polyurethane, everything is natural, and it's all stuff that I harvested myself. I cut these trees, I split the staves, and I built a bow out of all of this. So that's kind of a pretty looking bow there. But I'll string this up, show you what it looks like strung, and then I'll shoot it real quick. I'm not going to shoot it far because it's super windy out. So here's how this bow looks strung. It's kind of got a really nice, elegant design to it. I heat these up to make them bend the way I want. Use heat, dry heat mostly. This bow is a hunting weight bow. So this bow is pulling about 55 pounds. Plenty to take most anything in Michigan where I live. And another thing I always build when I build one of these bows, one of these self bows, is I build some primitive arrows. Got a handful of primitive arrows that I've built here. These ones are for this, going with this bow. They're just turkey feathers, sinew, and river cane shafts. Now the only thing that I didn't harvest and build on these are these practice tips, and that's just convenient when I send them with somebody. They can use those practice tips and they don't destroy their arrows. I'll shoot this a couple times. I'm not very far away because, like I said, it's windy. But just to show you how this thing performs and bends. It's a very fast bow. Very fast. I shot about a 1-inch group there. Feathers are touching each other. Almost destroyed the arrows. Not bad. So the second bow I want to go over is another bow I've been working on. And you're going to notice on these bows, guys, that there's character. The limbs go with the grain. So if the grain is wavy or snaky, so is the bow. This one's got character on both limbs. I think that's pretty awesome. I actually built this for Amy. And this is a very lightweight bow. This is her first bow, and it's a starter bow. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'll string this up, and you'll notice this is a straight standing bow. It's just got flipped tips on it. That makes for a really smooth shooting bow. So here's the strung profile of this bow. This thing's only about a 25 pound bow, so it's not not a whole lot of poundage there. So when we build a bow, we always build arrows for that bow. So you notice these shafts are very skinny, diameter sapling shafts. And so they're very lightweight, and I only have them 2 fletched. Once again, with turkey feathers and everything else is the same process. But it adds in performance with these lightweight bows if you can scale everything down to them. So I'll shoot this bow. The arrow on here. Bullseye. Notice how quiet these bows are when I shoot too. Another bullseye. So here's the black locust bows that I make. If we get them both in here, you can see the different profiles of them. One's a reflex deflex, one's simply a straight bow with flip tips. And a lot of times I'll make some broadheads for them, some hunting points. These are made out of bone. The rest of the arrow is the same process. But now you got something you can take game with if you wanted to. Both of these bows will go with a tip on here. Now I just make these for fun. I don't sell them or anything like that. I'm not trying to sell you guys on them right now. This is just something I built for fun. So